What is Charlie Munger famous for? One of the most prosperous investors and businessmen in history is Charlie Munger. For people trying to increase their fortune, Charlie Munger's advice on investment and life decisions that lead to riches is priceless. This will examine his approach to investing, the benefits of compounding, the value of investing in oneself, and the mental models he recommends applying when making decisions about investments or other aspects of life. The most well-known aspect of Charlie Munger's career as a millionaire, investor, businessman, and philanthropist is his long-standing association with Warren Buffett. He is both Berkshire Hathaway's vice chairman and a well-known investor in his own right. His approach to business and investing has been extensively examined by people all around the world. Long-term thinking and investment diversification across several asset classes are key components of Munger's investing philosophy. Before deciding to invest in a company, he thinks that potential investors should grasp the underlying business and the intrinsic value of future cash flows. You're looking for a misplaced gamble, adds Munger. Investing is what it is. You also need to have enough knowledge to determine whether the bet is fairly priced. Value investing is that. Another time he added, you should remember that good ideas are rare. When the odds are greatly in your favor, bet heavily. In addition, Munger emphasizes the significance of comprehending competitive advantages while assessing potential investments. He thinks that companies with significant competitive advantages have a higher chance of long-term success than those without them, because they can hold on to their market share even in challenging economic times. This offers them an advantage over rivals who could struggle during downturns in the economy or in their businesses. Munger supports a methodical approach to investing, one that avoids taking unwarranted risks and emphasizes building value by carefully examining each prospective investment opportunity rather than relying only on chance or intuition. By employing this method, he contends that investors can prosper over time, provided they're persistent and patient while avoiding short-term speculation, which frequently results in losses rather than long-term gains. Compounding is a potent strategy for long-term wealth accumulation. Charlie Munger has promoted it as one of the most crucial investment principles, and it entails reinvesting investment gains to produce greater returns. It takes some time for the stack to start paying off, but if done correctly, the rewards can be significant. Compounding works best when done with patience and discipline. Let's imagine, for illustration, that you place $1,000 in an index fund with an 8% annual return. Your initial investment will have increased to $1,080 after year 1, an 8% return. After 2 years, your total return will be just under 16% if you reinvested those gains into the same fund at an annual rate of 8%. In other words, instead of simply having your initial $1,000 invested after 2 years, you now have a total of $1,166.40, 8% returns compounded on $1,000 twice, which is just over 16% of what you started with. When capital begins to profit from prior returns, this is known as compounding returns. This is one of the key investment tenets, according to Munger and Buffett. Investments in money, as well as other areas like education or professional growth, are included in this idea. If you do it well and often over time, investing in yourself may yield enormous rewards. For instance, attending workshops or classes in your field today could seem unnecessary, but later on when your knowledge and skill set grow, you might get paid more or get promoted. Charlie Munger asserts that wealth creation requires investing in oneself. He thinks that investing in your knowledge and abilities may be as profitable as buying stocks or bonds. You may improve your chances of becoming financially successful by developing new talents, developing relationships with successful people, and taking smart risks. Learning new skills that make you more marketable to employers or possible business partners is the first step to investing in oneself. To gain a deeper understanding of finance, accounting, marketing, entrepreneurship, and leadership themes, take advantage of free online courses, university seminars, and other organizations. Attend conferences on these subjects if you can to network with people who share your interests and learn how to make the most of the knowledge you acquire. Another strategy to make financial investments in yourself is to network with successful individuals. This may entail participating in community business leaders events or joining organizations where professionals share their knowledge on a range of matters pertaining to job advancement and personal finance. Additionally, search for chances in your current position to network with people higher up the corporate ladder. Doing so could potentially boost your earnings potential and increase your level of job satisfaction. When making investments for your financial future, it's crucial to remember to take prudent risks. To do this, consider several options that may require an initial outlay of cash but have a strong potential for yielding long-term rewards, such as starting a side business. Any risk taken must be carefully considered beforehand, so do your homework before investing money in something that can turn out to be unsuccessful. Charlie Munger's 3 career edicts. Never sell anything you wouldn't personally purchase. Work alongside people you enjoy, never for someone you don't respect and admire. Mental models are effective decision-making tools. They give us a framework to use in trying to understand the world and where we fit into it. Charlie Munger promotes the use of mental models in decision-making. He contends that having a variety of mental models can help you make better decisions and, over time, achieve higher financial success. In essence, mental models are perspectives on the world that we live in. This entails approaching issues from several vantage points, which enables us to generate original answers or concepts that we otherwise could not have thought of. Consider the situation when you are considering investing in a particular stock. In that instance, you can employ the margin of safety strategy, which entails determining the level of risk before spending money on an uncertain venture. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, is another helpful mental model. According to this, 20% of causes account for 80% of outcomes. Hence, focusing initially on finding the most important reasons will yield better results more rapidly than addressing all potential factors. This can be used in a variety of contexts, such as budgeting for projects where there may be few resources available, but where it's still important to get the most impact out of them. Understanding incentives, or why people act the way they do based on their motives and aims, is another crucial mental model that Munger promotes. This is different from expecting people to act logically or rationally without taking these aspects into account first. We can avoid making costly errors by misinterpreting someone's intentions or behaviors, owing to ignorance of their underlying motivations, by considering incentives while making judgments. The ability to think creatively and from many perspectives before coming up with ideas that would have otherwise been neglected provides us with an advantage when making decisions. Additionally, by using these frameworks, complicated situations become simpler to comprehend, facilitating quicker and more informed decision-making, while lowering the risks involved in any given circumstance. Charlie Munger's guidance on investing and making decisions in life that leads to prosperity is priceless. His approach to investing places a strong emphasis on the value of compounding returns, investing in your own education and development, and using mental models to guide decision-making. His advice can help you achieve long-term financial success and personal development. Munger echoed Einstein when he observed, "Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts," in reference to their decision to focus on acquiring high-quality companies for Berkshire Hathaway. Long attention spans enabled in-depth comprehension of subjects. Focus helps you improve your skills and break out of a slump when used in conjunction with purposeful practice. You can locate the leverage points and direct your efforts there by using the art of focus, which is a divergent and sound technique. Munger puts a financial twist on Pascal's statement that all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone, saying that it's waiting that helps you as an investor, and a lot of people just can't stand to wait. It affects so many of us to be able to spend time alone with our thoughts and turn ideas over and over again without succumbing to the do-something syndrome. Holding your position and requesting more information is a perfectly fair course of action. Munger undoubtedly benefited from Joseph Tussman's experience. This requires you to face uncomfortable truths that you might want to avoid. It entails interacting with the world on its terms rather than how you would like it to be. It's okay if this hurts for a while. Khalil Gibran states in The Prophet that your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. On the one hand, Munger's exceptional education is evident in the fact that he attended Harvard Law School after graduating from Caltech to become a meteorologist during the Second World War. Munger also founded his own legal firm after graduating from Caltech. His accomplishments in that area make sense. And that's all for today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also express your valuable thoughts in the comments section below. Until then, goodbye. Also, spend some time watching other videos on our channel.